So he kind of put his arm around me for a sec. It was all worth it after that. I still love him as much as ever, and now I've got reasons to talk to him and obtain his email address. We are on our way. Awesome. I thought about Josh a ton, so I'm going to tell you all about that. January 7th, 2005, after the dance, Josh walked this close to me. They're written right next to each other. This close to me. Taking advantage of the sitch, I acted out of urge and impulse as a female and breathed deeply to try and capture his lovely scent. It was like a natural high as it lasted only a few minutes, but I loved it. I doubt he or anyone else noticed. Later, Emma and I made our way up the path home, and just out of sight, I turned back to look at Josh, but there was a giant tree in the way. Taking advantage of the sitch again, I yelled, "I love you!" I've shared my feelings for him, and he doesn't have to know. It's always better that way, for now anyway. January 15th. Today all day was a 24-hour project. It was a blast. I had Josh's script. After we performed, I sat beside Josh, and he said, "Wow, you did really good." And I was like, "Would you look at that? I'm shaking." So he kind of put his arm around me for a sec. It was all worth it after that. I still love him as much as ever, and now I've got reasons to talk to him and obtain his email address. We are on our way. January 30th. I went on MSN and talked to Josh. Conversations with him die fast. I keep them going for as long as I can, but qu'est-ce que le point? He doesn't show much interest in me. I believe it's only proper to ignorez-vous him in order to get him to show some interest. If this does not work, it was not meant to be. January 31st, the next day. Well, that was easier than I thought. I was just about to complain to Anthony about the agony of waiting for Josh to talk to me when who says hey but Josh himself? I was ecstatic. I'm not going to say it's meant to be just yet. I'll wait a bit longer and play it cool. Glacial. February 8th, Morgan and I stayed after school to work on history homework, and while we were working, Julian and Josh passed our table. Josh said, "Hi," so I said, "Hi." He asked what I was doing as he passed our table again, and I told him, "A little homework." He nodded. Later, Julian and Josh came by again and stopped at the head of our table. Josh waved, and Julian said, "Hi, Melanie, what could this mean?" February 11th. The dance wasn't too great. Tiffany danced with Chris, Emma danced with Jeremy, and Melanie, Eric, Ben, Jordan, Brad, John, Andrew, Anthony, pretty much everyone except for Josh. I meant to ask him, I did, but I'm too stupid or shy. Man, I suck sometimes. But maybe it's a sign that I really just need to get to know him better. February 14th, Valentine's Day. No such luck on the Josh department. Oh well, I was talking to him tonight, and as I signed off, I said something in French and wrote in English in brackets. He said he understood it, so I said, "Mi piace molto, try that," which I learned in Italian class means I like you very much. February 21st. After Italian class, I went home and talked to Josh on MSN. I love talking to him. Tonight we talked about how we express to someone that we like them. Not specifically, but like, if we do it, do we get it over with or we take our time? He said he takes his time. What does this mean? February 24th. I went home after watching The OC with Emma. Marissa is a lesbian now. So strange, but I love it. And went on MSN. Josh sent me the song he mentioned yesterday. I love it. It's such a pretty song. I definitely heart him. February 27th. Josh was online and I asked him if he had anything else he can send me by Sarah Sleen. And I quote his response, "Yup, much. Actually, I have a concert featuring Sarah Sleen for you this Friday at the Best." Like, whoa. Stupid me. I said, "For me, eh?" And he said, "And for anyone else who wants to go." March 1st. What do I even want from him anyways? If I were to tell him I liked him and he said he liked me, what next? Would we go out? Do I even want to? Do I even know how to? I need to figure out if this crush is at all serious or if it's just a fetish. March 28th. I am avoiding Josh on MSN because I hate talking to a wall. March 31st. I know he thinks it's weird that we talk on MSN but don't ever talk in person. I hereby will not talk to him on MSN until I can muster up some verbal words. April 3rd. I need to stop letting boys run my mind. Honestly, there must be a way out I've not yet found. April 7th. Slap me. Josh spoke to me in person, almost attempted to make conversation. April 21st. My MSN screen name today is Boyfriend 2.0. He's hot, he's cool, and he's still got that new boyfriend smell. I made a mental promise to myself last night not to talk to JH. He has to start the next 5 conversations with me. Today he starts with, you don't have to call me 2.0, I prefer Josh. Ugh, he makes everything miserable for me. No one can help me stop this crush, no one. I am totally alone with this. I need reasons to not like him and fast. Thank you.